Have you ever watched two people have sex in front of you? I'm 75M. The first time I had a couple have sex in front of me, I was 18. I'm not counting having peeked at my parents having sex when I was 5. I was in the Navy, finished with boot camp, but going through a series of technical specialty schools. More than usual, as I'd enlisted under an advanced training program. I spent most of a year from joining before I was sent off to my first unit. Anyway, for some of that training, I had a constant friend, an older sailor, mid-20s. He'd been in the service, gotten out, and was now back in and being retrained for a new technical specialty. His name was Steve, and Steve was married. It got to be a regular thing for several months for him to invite me on a Friday night to come home with him, and his wife would make us dinner. We'd all sit around after and have drinks, play cards or some board game, chat and joke and get a bit tipsy. I'd sleep overnight on their couch. Sometimes I spent the whole weekend with them. Generally, about mid-evening, Steve would declare it was time to shift colors, which in this context meant we'd all shift into our bedtime clothes to get more comfortable. Now Jean, Steve's wife, wasn't some great beauty, but I thought her more than pretty enough, and she certainly had all the right parts in the right places. And as she got more familiar with me over a few visits, and seemed to like me well enough, her choice of bedtime outfits got skimpier and more daring, which sure didn't make things easier on me, being young, healthy as a horse, and my hormone levels about maxed out. Many a time I spent 2 or 3 hours hard as a rock and trying to hide it, until they went to bed and I whack off like a maniac. And she knew damn well the effect she had on me. I'd be wearing old-fashioned boxers, and it was inevitable that she see my condition from time to time, and it seemed to please her. She'd even tease me about it verbally, and both he and her had a laugh about it. Not in a mean way, a good humor way. And from time to time, she'd shift and move and give me a peek at her secret places, then would catch me looking, and her smile would grow. On their part, after they went to bed, there was no mistaking they were having sex. They made no attempt to be sneaky about it. And she was a verbal woman when she was enjoying herself in bed. You knew when Steve hit the right spot, because she announced it to the world. LOL. Anyway, this one night, they headed into the bedroom as normal. I could hear them talking in there for a while. Finally, Steve came back out and came over and gave me a little spiel. His wife really wanted me to watch them have sex. Now, I wasn't to join, but I could watch all I wanted. And if I wished to masturbate during, that would be good, because she actually wanted to see me do it. And so it was. Several times we went through this. Not every visit, but several times. Later in life, there were quite a few times I watched another couple have sex. And times, they watched me have sex with my wife or a girlfriend.